For everyone taking the NCLEX, there's only one thing on our minds: passing. Am I right? It's the last hurdle that stands in the way of getting your nursing license. And starting April 1st, there's going to be a change to the NCLEX. NextGen style questions are going to be included in the test. So I want to take a few minutes and explain how the scoring works on these specific style of questions so that you can have confidence when you go in and click submit after every question. Hi, my name is Dan Jones and I'm the product manager at nursing.com. I've been studying the NCLEX changes for the last 2 years, and I want to take just a few minutes to give you the key points that are necessary to understand in the scoring so that you can go from stressed to confident as you walk into the testing center. In today's video, we're going to be covering matrix multiple choice. These are the NextGen style questions that when you look at them, you can see they're similar to this, where they got columns and rows. That's what makes it a matrix. And then it's multiple choice because you can see on each row, you can only select one option. You can look at these and know how many points this question is worth by counting the number of rows. So for example, on this question, it's worth 5 points. The scoring for this is done by what's called 0-1 scoring. In other words, you can get 1 point if you get it right, or you get 0 points if you get it wrong. That's why they call it 0-1. And it counts them up for each row. So you can get up to 1 point for each row. So let's look at how this would work with an actual example. So if this was my question and we wanted to score it, the first thing we would do is look at the first row. And we'd say, on this row, did I get the answer right or wrong? And so this example, I got it right. That would give me 1 point. And then we'd move on to the second row. And then we evaluate this answer. And for this, I got it wrong. So unfortunately, 0 points. Then you just continue on. And so for the next rows, if I got them all right, I get 1 point. And then we can calculate the score by adding it up. 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That gives me 4 points out of a possible 5. So I got 4 out of 5. If we look at the key points on this, we can see that the item type we discussed was matrix multiple choice. The scoring method is 0-1. In other words, 0 if you miss it, 1 if you get it right. And there is partial credit for it. So you will get credit for the ones that you do get right. One of the most helpful tips and things to remember is that to get good scores on this, you need to understand the nursing concepts that are being tested. And as you understand those nursing concepts, you can have greater confidence as you're going into these questions, and so you can get a better score. Nursing.com has all of the clear and concise lessons that are necessary to help you understand, practice, and gain that confidence that you need. Now, as we always say, go out and be your best self. You can do this. Happy nursing.